Hey guys, this is Rohit and we have a special guest today, Salman Khan himself. So we have the Realme 7 Pro in the studio. Let's do the unboxing and have a first look on the device. So this is the retail unit you're gonna get, and let's lift the box. So we have this TUV Rainland protection. That's something good to have. Welcome to Realme family. That's what's written in the box, and we have some documentations and a nice TPU case within the box. So it has a great smoky finish to it and a protection to the charging port as well. This also seems to have a little bit of texture to the inner side of the case, and I don't know why is that. Now let's lift the phone. Feels very light. Let's keep that aside for now and see what else is in the box. Wow, super dart charger. This is one of the main difference between the regular Realme 7 and the 7 Pro. It has a 65 watt charging speed, and this one has to be a Type-C cable. Yes, it is, and it has nice orange accents to the pins. That's a good touch. And also we have a SIM ejector tool in the bottom of the box. Now let's keep the box aside and have a look at the phone itself. The Realme 7 Pro comes in two color variants, the mirror blue and the mirror silver. We have got the mirror silver here. The design looks premium. It has a nice dual toned matte finish to it which reflects light at different angles. It kind of looks like glass, but it is not glass. The frame and the body are totally made of plastic. That's definitely not a bad thing. That's because plastic is always durable than glass, and it also weighs less. So now let's quickly look at the ports and buttons. The bottom has a Type-C charging port, a mono-firing speaker, a earpiece which also acts as a secondary speaker for stereo effects, 3.5mm headphone jack, a primary microphone, and the right side has a power button which has a nice golden accent to it. The top has a secondary noise cancelling microphone which is not seen in the regular Realme 7. The left has a volume rockers and a SIM tray. Well, the SIM tray has, I suppose, expandable memory card slot. Yes, it has. So this one has a dual SIM with a micro SD card slot. So storage is not something you have to worry about. So the unboxing is done, and this is the first look of the device. While we boot the phone up, just smash that like button and make sure the subscribe button is not red anymore. Do that right away. Let's now have a quick look at the specs of the device. The Realme 7 Pro comes with a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display, Snapdragon 720G SoC, 6GB and 8GB of RAM with 128 or 256GB internal storage, a dual SIM plus a dedicated memory card slot, quad camera setup with a 64 megapixel Sony IMX682 sensor, 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor, 2 megapixel macro camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. In the front, the device has a single hole punch 32 megapixel selfie shooter. It comes with a huge 4500 mAh of battery with that 65 watt super dart charger in the box. So now the setup is complete. Been using it for a while, and now we have a closer look at the device itself. The display quality is great. It goes up to 600 nits, and of course it's an AMOLED display, so the colors are very vibrant. You can see with these wallpapers being applied, so this is my favorite. But one thing to notice is this is a 60Hz display, while the Realme 7 has an IPS LCD display with a 90Hz refresh rate. So the choice is yours to make. My preference is I would go for AMOLED any day over a high refresh rate. You would definitely not miss a high refresh rate panel if you have never experienced it before. So the decision is up to you to make if you need LCD display with a high refresh rate or a 60Hz AMOLED display. Well, Realme has provided an option called smooth scrolling and DC dimming inside the Realme Lab. which might slightly improve the overall user experience. There is also an inbuilt feature called App Cloner, which might be helpful for people who use two or more accounts on a single phone. And inside the battery settings, you can have the options called the power saving mode and super power saving mode, which comes in handy when you are in emergency and you need the phone to last longer. And there is also a performance mode which has three options: a high performance mode, a smart performance mode, and no performance improvements at all. So that's there. Moving on, the other important feature is the in-display fingerprint sensor. So let's set that up and see how that works. So it's almost done, and let's check that out now. That was fast. Again, wow. So it's fast and it works every time. No complaints there. And of course, the biggest highlight of the phone is the 65-watt charger that can charge the battery from 0 to 100 in just 34 minutes. It's now time to put the stereo speakers of the Realme 7 Pro to the test. Well, everything is fine, but nothing matters at all if it doesn't launch at the right price. Well, Realme didn't make any mistakes there. You get all these great features at a price point of 20,000 rupees. That's a great value for money if you're looking for a Super AMOLED display at this price point. Well, a question for you guys. Would you choose this Realme 7 Pro as an upgrade, or would you go for the Galaxy M51 or the OnePlus Nord as upgrade? Well, it costs a few bucks more than the Realme 7 Pro. It's up to you guys to decide. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. It would mean a lot. Once again, my name is Rohit and this is Tech Vortex, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.